From lake life to winter recreation, fall colors, and family traditions, Waushara County is about as Wisconsin as it gets.
Hello and welcome to Discover Wisconsin.
This is an anthem for those who look for more and never say they've seen it all. Windows down, let's take a ride. The good land's great tonight.
For most of us, when we hear the phrase up north, we think of campfires, pine trees, maybe a cabin on the lake somewhere. But here in beautiful Waushara County, you can enjoy all the traditions of up north right in the middle of Wisconsin. Waushara County is located pretty much in the middle of Wisconsin, very centrally located. That's one reason I love it. Definitely easy to get to. The other reason I love this area of Wisconsin so much is it's just fun. It's really a hub for recreation here and year-round. You do see people coming here not just in the summer, but in spring, fall, and winter. And that's because they're very well known for biking and hiking and hunting as well. But I think what really puts Waushara County on the map are its lakes. There are actually about 100 lakes here in Waushara County, and people are all about lake life in this part of the state. So whether you want to kick things up a notch and go jet skiing or water skiing, or you can kind of slow things down a little bit, get on a pontoon boat or canoeing, kayaking, stand-up paddleboarding, there's also plenty of no-wake lakes here. So whatever your speed, whatever your preference, you're going to find a lake for you here in Waushara County. But the lakes here really do offer more than just recreation. For some families, it's a way of life.
We come up here to get away. We're busy back home, and so up here, it's essentially taking it easy.
Mike Nett has been coming to Waushara County since he was 15 years old. His parents purchased a home on Big Silver Lake, where Mike and his 9 brothers and sisters spent their summer vacations.
When I got to senior in high school, I was 18. I had met Chris at that point already, and I brought Chris up to my dad's cottage, and she fit right in. I think she took a liking to cottage weekend life, and we continued to go, visit there, and ultimately we ended up with a place of our own.
Mike and Chris bought their own Waushara County cottage on Little Hills Lake in 2014, where they enjoy spending time with their 4 children and grandchildren, as well as 2 of Mike's brothers and their families, who also own homes on the same lake.
Many weekends we have all the nieces and nephews or the first cousins. We all stay pretty close together as we visit on the weekends. And having campfires at night or having a pontoon boat cruise in the evening, there's more opportunities to interact. So that's what cottages are for and what they do.
We water ski, we too. We play games with the grandkids.
Your mother?
My mother.
She beats us.
We always have dinner together when we're out here, not like when you're at home. Everybody's scattered. Out here, it's the dinner together.
I believe that lake life is a huge part of Wisconsin culture. We feel very fortunate and lucky to be on a place on the water, and very fortunate to be able to do that.
If we didn't have this, we probably wouldn't see each other as often as we do. It keeps our family together, keeps us connected, so I think it's very important for us.
Learn more about planning your own lake vacation at discoverwisconsin.com. Next, it's springtime in Waushara County. We'll be right back. Discover Wisconsin is back, exploring Waushara County. There are few things better in life than spending time on a lake in the summer soaking up the sunshine. But what about during the other 3 seasons? Well, springtime on Waushara County's lakes is heaven for fishermen. Northerns, bass, pike, muskie, they're all here. Waushara County actually has a pretty significant influence on the fishing industry here in Wisconsin, thanks to the Wild Rose State Fish Hatchery.
Wild Rose Hatchery is one of the largest state-operated hatcheries in the state of Wisconsin, operated by the Wisconsin Department of Natural Resources. Every year we raise about 2 million fish to stock in the public waters with the ultimate goal of anglers being able to go out and catch them. Wild Rose Hatchery has a big impact on the fisheries throughout the state. We raise trout and salmon for Lake Michigan. For inland stocking, we raise northerns, walleyes, muskies, and lake sturgeon. The importance of the hatcheries throughout Wisconsin are we try to supplement nature. We try to augment it because not all of our waters are pristine and clear as they used to be. So some of them need additional stocking to keep that fishery resource going. We keep a balance on the ecosystem by providing a predator fish to control the prey fish populations.
You can get up close to some of Wisconsin's native fish species and learn about conservation efforts at the Hatcheries Visitor Center. Spring in Waushara County also means it's time to tee up. And with 2 pristine golf courses, there are plenty of opportunities to test your game.
I'm from Waunakee, Wisconsin, and I love coming up here to Waushara County because the golf is great, the people are nice. I played at Waushara Country Club and Two Oaks North here, and I like them both. They're both 2 totally different courses, so it's a lot of fun to play both. The Waushara County golf courses are a hidden gem. They're always in great shape, and they're very playable, and the people are great here.
Springtime also brings the return of a beloved tradition.
Springtime in the county is actually a really popular time for hunting the spring turkeys. We have approximately 20,000 acres of state-owned land that's open to the public for all sorts of recreational activities, whether it be hunting, fishing, trapping, hiking. It offers a variety of terrains, whether it be the marshes near Lake Poygan, some of the river corridors along the trout streams, or some open field hunting opportunities.
It's just nice to be up in the country. I've lived here my whole life. We can go outside, go hunting, not the hustle and bustle of being in the city. Hunting is a really big part of life around here. I've been hunting since I've been 12 years old. My dad was the one who taught me how to hunt. There's just an abundance of animals around here. There's a lot of public land around that you can access, and if you can find pieces that are off the beaten path, I think you would have a great success rate for hunting turkeys. I love hunting with Hunter. He was 3 years old when we first took him out. He always enjoyed just being out there, and since he's been 3 years old, he's actually known how to call turkeys with a mouth call and the slate calls and everything. Yeah, he's really good. It's just a special time to go out and enjoy the outdoors with him. I'm glad I could pass it on to him, and he enjoys hunting just like I did.
No matter what time of year you don the camo or blaze orange, after a long day in the woods, there's no better place to unwind than Silvercryst Supper Club in Wautoma. If the iconic statue of a steer in the parking lot isn't a dead giveaway, this place is famous for its steaks. And a prime location on Big Silver Lake means you're dining with a view.
James, I remember the very first time I came to Wautoma, and I don't think I'd been here more than 5 minutes, and someone had said, "Have you been to the Silvercrest?" You guys are pretty iconic.
Yeah, it's legendary. It was established in 1894, and a lot of people from Illinois and southern parts of Wisconsin traveled up here for their vacations.
So in some ways, the Silvercrest is definitely your traditional supper club, but I know you guys have got a lot more kind of going on here.
Yeah, we do. We call it the Silvercryst Supper Club, but it's also known as a resort. We have 13 motel rooms next door and 8 rooms upstairs, part of the original building. So it's not only a place where you can have dinner and cocktails, but you can also stay over and make it a weekend or a week vacation.
And you've been here for decades, so I have to believe you've heard from people in terms of this spot being a big part of their memories.
There's a lot of times that people only come up here once a year. We have a lot of folks that have been coming here for 65, 70 years. It's really family oriented, and that's what we pride ourselves on. Everybody is considered and treated like family.
Start planning planning your trip to Waushara County by downloading a free itinerary at discoverwisconsin.com. Coming up, we get a little lost. Stay with us. Welcome back to Waushara County, right here on Discover Wisconsin. You know, even when summer winds down, there is still plenty to do here in Waushara County. One of the best reasons we all love fall is for the fall foliage. One of the best ways to discover fall foliage is by taking a little road trip. Waushara County is actually home to 3 official rustic roads, but honestly, just about every roadway in this county is gorgeous. You know, one of the best ways to check out the fall foliage in a county like this one is to head out by bike. A lot of folks check out Waushara County by bike. It really is for all ages. And I also think it's just a great way to get outside, take in the crisp autumn air, and enjoy the sights and sounds of Waushara County. And if you happen to see a 63 Corvette or a 55 Bel Air while out on the road, don't be surprised. Waushara County's rustic roads are a big draw for classic car enthusiasts looking to take a spin, especially during the Wild Rose Car Show.
We have a 1957 Chrysler 300, very limited number made, about 1,800 of them made in '57. These were sports cars, designed to have fun. I just love the big fins, and because you won't find another on the road, it's neat to see the people look at you like, I've never seen a car like that before. The Wild Rose Car Show is always the second week in September. We start Friday night with a cruise through the backcountry. There's tons of people out there waving and cheering and wanting you to spin your tires, of course. Cross the wooden bridge, come back into town, and then there's a dance and food. Then we start bright and early. There's classes for everybody to come in, enjoy walking around, looking at cars, talking to people that enjoy cars.
We give trophies in 27 classes, plus we have a Best in Show trophy. We've got convertibles, we've got 2-seater sports cars, we've got even station wagons, we've got muscle cars, we've got stock, and we have modified, so we have something for everyone.
Cruise along Highway 21 in Waushara County and you'll stumble upon Flyte's Fieldstones. How long has Flyte Fieldstones been around?
Fieldstones has been around for about 5 years. We started it because we realized there was a disconnect between the general public and agriculture. So we wanted to get people on our farm just to kind of see what farming is all about. I think it's important for the public to get back to agriculture, back to their roots. We have a petting zoo, a corn pit, the little sandbox basically filled with corn. The kids will spend hours in there playing. We have an awesome pumpkin launcher.
A pumpkin launcher?
A pumpkin launcher. You put a pumpkin in the cannon and it will launch. Yes.
Well, I love a good fall farm, but also, I've never done a corn maze before.
Oh boy.
Can you believe that?
I don't believe that. You're from Wisconsin, right?
I know, it's embarrassing. Part of the reason I've never done one is I'm very directionally challenged. Any advice for me before I head out and get lost?
So in comparison to others, this is probably larger.
Oh, great.
Go big or go home.
Yeah, I like that.
10 acres.
Oh, wow.
So it's quite large. You can always see the silo.
Okay.
You can hear the traffic on Highway 21.
Ooh, good
and
tips.
if you get to the water, you've gone too far.
Okay. Following my gut here. Wait a second. No. This way. This isn't making sense. Man, that's a dead end. If you enjoy being confused for 45 minutes straight, I've got a sport for you. I took on my very first corn maze ever, believe it or not, but it was really fun. It was definitely a little bit of a puzzle, but I made it through, and there were donuts waiting for me when I got back, which was the best part. Remember to share your Waushara County photos with us on Instagram using the hashtag #DiscoverWisconsin. Coming up, it's a whole new wave of recreation in Waushara County. We'll be right back. We're exploring Waushara County today on Discover Wisconsin. Winter is gorgeous in Wisconsin. You've got to get out during the winter. Waushara County really is a hot spot for winter fun. First off, you have the Ice Age Trail that runs right through this area, so perfect for hiking and snowshoeing.
As far as the Ice Age Trail here in Waushara County goes, we manage about 23 miles of trail. In the winter, you know, you can snowshoe, you can ski, you can hike it and just walk it.
And in February, grab your sweetheart and enjoy an illuminated Ice Age Trail during the Sweetheart Hike at Caribou Bay Retreat.
The annual Sweetheart Hike is a combination of a lot of different things. We have the trail that people can go out and hike and snowshoe and enjoy the candlelit aspect of it. There's a little cabin in the woods that you can go off and have a cup of hot cocoa or something. And then we also have indoors, we have the band, and then we have food, so you can have chili or hot cocoa and coffee and treats.
It's a really nice time to go out with your family, get outside, and still feel warm, still have activities to do. And it's just a really beautiful evening that brings a lot of people together in the community.
The Ice Age Trail isn't the only one open for winter recreation. When the snow falls, fire up your sleds because Waushara County is home to over 300 miles of snowmobile trails. But Waushara County's ultimate winter destination has to be Nordic Mountain.
Nordic Mountain is a ski and snowboard and snow tubing area located in Waushara County. We have 18 trails, 3 terrain parks, and a really exciting tubing park as well. I feel that we change people's lives with skiing and snowboarding. You see so many times where you'll see a generation of really young kids and their parents will be out there and even grandparents, and it's one of the only sports around where you can do it your entire life and do it as an entire family your entire life.
We've been coming to Nordic Mountain for over 40 years now. Our daughters learned to ski out here when they were 3 and 4 years old, and now their kids are also skiing out here. They learned from the instructors out here, and now they're experienced snowboarders. So it's been a great family thing.
Everyone is so nice, welcoming. It's groomed to perfection all the time. You don't have the huge long wait times that you do at some of the bigger hills. And I've never come out here and not had a good time.
A good time is pretty much guaranteed when you've got snow, a tube, and a really big hill. Snow tubing at Nordic Mountain was amazing. I've been to quite a few different snow tubing spots in Wisconsin. This one's one of the best, I think. There's 100 vertical feet. It's 1,200 feet long, so you feel like it's never ending. And the employees here will actually ask if you want to push down or a spin down. I highly recommend the spin. From a relaxing summer getaway on the lake to finding new ways to have fun in the snow and literally everything in between, Waushara County is truly for all seasons. I'm Mariah Haberman. I'll see you next week.
Oh, we're in the complete wrong direction of where we need to be.
Discover Wisconsin is the state's leading media brand. Continue the adventure at discoverwisconsin.com and stream episodes on YouTube and Roku TV.